everyone, in this video we will be solving system of linear equations by graphing. This is the second part. I will put the link of the first part in the description box below. Let's take this first example here. We're supposed to solve this system right here. Both of these are linear equation. So in this first problem we can determine the m, or the slope, which is negative 2 over 1, and the y-intercept is 4. So if we were to graph this, we start on y-intercept 4, so it's gonna be over here, so that's 4. And then it says that the slope is negative 2 over 1. That means we go down 2 and right 1. So that means we go down 2, right 1, we go down 2, right 1. Or we can go the other way around, up 2, left 1, up to left 1. And then from here we can connect these dots together to create the line. So this is the line for this first equation that we have up here. So which is, we can label this as y is equal to negative 2x plus 4. Now let's have the second equation. As you can see here, our m, or the slope for this line, is 1 over 4, and then the y-intercept is negative 5. So then we start on negative 5, then it says here that it's 1 over 4, so I go up 1 over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up 1 over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I can go down 1 and then left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then from here we can connect these dots together to create the line, which is this line right here. So if we were to connect this line, this blue line that we have, is y equals 1 over 4x minus 5. So looking at this graph that we have here, the point of intersection, or the solution, is this point right here, which is 4, and that's gonna be 4 and negative 4. So this is the solution to this system of equation that we have here. Now we can check our work here if this works by plugging in the x and the y back into the original equation. Remember that this is the x and this is the y. So what are we gonna do is we plug this into the equation. So we start with the second one right here. Y is equal to, so I'm just gonna write that up here, y is equal to 1/4 x minus 5. So then we plug in the x and the y. So our y is negative 4. Is that equal? So it's still gonna be a question mark, and that is 1/4. Oops, that's gonna be 1/4. And then the parentheses minus 5. Inside the parentheses would be the x, which is 4. So this would come out negative 4. Is that equal to, that's going to be 1 times 4 is 4 over 4 minus 5. So that's negative 4. Let's see, 4 divided by 4 is pretty much just 1, and then subtract 5 from it. So that means negative 4 is equal to negative 4. That means this is true, because we have a negative 4 is equal to negative 4. Now we also do that on the other one, because sometimes it works only on one equation and it doesn't work on the other equation. It has to work to both of them. It has to be both equations. So I'm gonna plug in the x and the y to the first equation that we got up here. So that would be the equation again is y equals negative 2x plus 4. And this is the x and the y. So then the y is negative 4. And then we're not sure of this one yet, so I'm just gonna put a question mark there. That's negative 2 plus 4. Again, the x is positive 4. So then this would come out negative 4. Is that equal to negative 8 plus 4? So negative 4 is equal to, that's negative 8 plus 4 is a negative 4. So then both sides of the two sides of the equation are actually equal each other. So that means this is the solution. Now a little explanation on this. What do we mean when we say solve the system of equation? Graphically, when we say solve the systems of equation, actually the solution to the system of equation in graphical form is the intersection between the two lines. So in this case here we have linear equation, but in some cases it can be a curve and a line, or a curve and a curve. So pretty much the solution to a system of equation is the intersection between the two lines, or a line and a curve, or a curve and a curve. And analytically, the solution to a system of equation is the value of the x and the value of the y in such a way that it would make the equation true, just like how we did it over here. So both sides of this equation, the value of x and y makes this statement true, and then the value of the x and the y makes both sides of the equation true, because they're pretty much like equal. This is a true statement because both sides are equal. Okay, so let's move on to the second example right here. At this time, I would encourage you to pause this video and try this problem out on your own. And when you're done, unpause it and check your answer. Okay, so we go over the problem here. So pretty much we start with the first one. Our slope here is 3 over 2. And then the b, or the y-intercept, is -4. So let's draw that graph. So we start on -4. So that's the y-intercept. Since it says 3 over 2, so I go up 3, 1, 2, 3, over 2, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then I can go down 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So then we can go ahead and connect these dots together to create the line. So if we connect these dots together, it's gonna look like this. So this line that we have here is y is equal to 3 over 2x minus 4. Now let's have the second line. So our slope for this is -5 over 2, and then the y-intercept is +4. So it's going to be on +4 right here. And then we go, since it's -5 over 2, so I go ahead and down 5, right 2. So it's going to be down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So I can go up 5 and then left 2. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, left 2. So then we can connect these dots together. So this is how it's gonna look like. So this is the line for the second equation that we have up there. So this is the line for y is equal to -5 over 2x plus 4. So then the point of intersection is this point right here, and that is 2 and -1. Again, the solution to system of equation, if we talk about graphical illustration, that is the point of intersection between the two lines. And if we talk about it analytically, that's the point. This x and y would make this equation, both of these equation, true. Did you get the same answer as this? Good. Perfect. Now let's move on to the next example right here. So we are given these two equations, linear equations that we have here. In order that we can graph this, we have to change this into y equals mx plus b form, or that is the slope intercept form. So I'm going to show you the method and how we do that. So we're going to take the first one here. So I will show that up here. So this is going to be, let's take the first one. So that's 3x plus 2y equals 8. We want y by itself, so we go ahead and subtract 3x from both sides. And then, so I'm going to subtract 3x here and then minus 3x. So then we are left with 2y is equal to, now here's the thing, others would add these two together, -11x. It's not the way how we do it, because these two are unlike terms, so we're not supposed to add them together, but instead we get a -3x plus 8. And then from here we are going to want y by itself, so we're going to divide 2 from both sides, divide this by 2, divide this by 2. So then we are left with y is equal to -3 over 2x plus 4, because we have 8 divided by 2 is 4. So then from here, we can go ahead and say that our m, or the slope for this line up here, is -3 over 2, and then the y-intercept is 4. So then we go ahead and plot this on this graph over here on the right side. So that is 4. We start on 4. And then it says -3 over 2. So I'm going to go down 3, right 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then I can go up 3, left 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So then we can connect these dots together to create the line. So this is how the line is going to look like. So this is the first line, and then again this line is 3x plus 2y equals 8, or this is also equivalent to this, or this is actually y is equal to negative 3 over 2x plus 4. Both of these are equivalent equations. Now let's have the second equation that we have here. So we got negative x plus 4y equals negative 12. So we want y by itself because we want to change it to slope-intercept form, or y equals mx plus b form. So we're going to add x from both sides. We're going to add x here. So then we can cross the x out. We're left with 4y is equal to, again, others are going to add this. That is not the way how we do it, because these two are unlike terms. So then we have to just have x there and then minus 12. So then we want y by itself. So we're dividing 4. Divide this by 4. Divide this by 4. So then we are left with y equals 1/4 x minus 3. So then we can go ahead and write the m for this, or the slope for this line, is 1/4, and then the y-intercept is negative 3. So I go ahead and go to negative 3 right here. That's the y-intercept, and then it goes up 1 over 4. So up 1 over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 1 over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can go down 1, left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 1, left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So then I can go ahead and connect these dots together, and this would represent the line, the second line that we have over there. So this blue line right here can be named either way. So that's negative x plus 4y equals negative 12, or y is equal to 1/4 x minus 3. Both are equivalent. As you can see here, we already have a solution or point of intersection. So this is the point of intersection right here, which is gonna be 4 and negative 2. Again, the solution to a given system of equation, when we have a graphical solution to that, is the point of intersection between the two lines or the curve, or analytically, it is the value of the x and y that would make the equation true. So if you want to check this out, this would be our x and this would be our y. If we plug in the values of x and y over here, it would make the equation true. That means both sides of the equation would be equal to each other. Did you get the same answer as this? Good. Perfect. If you find this video helpful, hit like and subscribe for more math videos. See ya!